streaming an arena game here. Playing against Zorito, who's very good, and I don't know these other two players, but I saw that they have pretty good ranks, at least during this arena season. We've got Swarmlings picking the first seed of a clear Swarmlings track here. Swarmlings could end up with this tile, which would give them an extra worker in round one. That would be very helpful in terms of getting their big building in round two goals. I always think that gray is pretty nice with Swarmlings in the game because you're likely to get G6 as a neighbor. Let's pick engineers. 2 ship tiles in the game, I don't really feel like picking dwarves. One reason I didn't pick yellow is that Swarmlings can be unpredictable, especially if it's someone like me playing them, then you're going to be placing you don't know that Swarmlings will place D2. You might get someone who's a jerk like me and doesn't place D2 while they're playing Swarmlings against yellow. But you can't know that, so depending on who does wind up on Swarmlings, yellow could go for really cheap. So it's never a sure thing about yellow versus Swarmlings. That's why I didn't put them in. Get myself some water. I think generally speaking, this round 5 TPs event is also going to be quite nice for engineers. The round 6 dwellings I'm not quite as sure about, but I don't think it can be that bad. But admittedly, it's not the richest track for engineers. I think that my plan would be something like double dig in round 1. Take one of the 3 power tiles to try to secure a double dig in round 1. Oh, it's darklings, that's good for engineers. Round 2, just build a second temple, and then round 3, you should get some leech plus the 6 power income to get double dig again. And then this round, you try to get water 1 or air 1. And then in the final rounds, you just build out. You wish you'd queued for arena? Well, sorry to hear that. I must have stolen your game. Though, I mean, if you had queued, I was the last person to join this table, so I probably wouldn't have been able to stream if you had queued. You got a nasty game? How is that game? Is that an arena game or not? A non-arena game? I have yesterday I played a game as Chaos Magicians. It was an arena game. I came in 4th because Alchemists dug D6 in round 3. They didn't have advanced digs, and they spent their spade plus 6 workers to place this hex. Orin cult dug this. Cultist double dug this in Act 5. 3 worker dug this in round 2. Orin double dug this, and then Cultist double dug this. All of my hexes just I think 5 reds. That was 5 key reds got hit. So yeah, that was really crappy. I wound up getting 4th in that game. Tanked my elo. Speaking of Chaos Magicians, this is an interesting pick here. I actually don't hate them here, but I think that they're probably the 40 faction. It's just pretty tough in general as Chaos Magicians in this matchup. If you don't get E7. Yeah, I mean, getting 1 hex dug is not the end of the world, but Act 5 3 workers for this. Admittedly, I made a mistake by not seizing the 2 key town when I had a chance, but I do think Darklings is a good pick here. I'm just going to jump on them real quick while I think about this. 3 pass tiles are in. Those are good pass tiles for the Swarmlings, which should be noted. I think that if I'm playing this game, either Darklings or Engineers are likely going to get blocked off of Earth 1 if I were playing all 4 factions, because I would probably be trying to take Earth 1 and round 1 as Swarmlings. Maybe I would take Air 1 as swarmlings in round 1, but I would be considering some line like that. Engines should be able to get worker power, which seems quite strong. The only thing with them is that they don't have any use for this big building tile, and like nothing else here is super good for them either. It's not coin rich on the pass. Like this is the only tile with coins printed on it. But there are lots of coins in the game, and darklings probably just take Fire 1 this game. So I think that darklings is still good. And then after this, I'm probably switching. I don't think that we're ready for Chaos Magicians. Like, I think that Darklings are more than 8 points better than Chaos, but I do think it could be time to try anything else. You take Earth 1 first action round 2, it's better to have the TP up because of the power income, I guess, and the coin income. I see what you're saying. Honestly, like, I would still be interested in trying to secure double dig in round 1 as well for swarmlings. Like, it's not that obvious that, like, this is always a little bit tricky, right? The other thing that you can do is that you can just try to pass onto this tile, right? Like, because, like, you have a lot of demands as swarmlings in this game. You want to be able to build a dwelling in round 1. You really, really prefer to build a dwelling in round 1 as opposed to round 2, right? Because if you do it in round 2, then there's like if you don't have that worker income, there's like no way that you're building a sanctuary and building a dwelling in round 2. I'm bidding engineers just because they're the best economic faction and they're likely to have good neighbors over here in the east. They're going to have neighbors here in the center as well. Darklings probably just start E5 and then dig E6 as their first action. Swarmlings likely need a coins action either way to get their sanctuary going, either round 1 or round 2, unless they take this tile, which is a pretty good one. I mean, if the priest gets to swarmlings, then like that's huge. I'll put NGs here, and then I'll bid swarmlings. I think that I could bid swarmlings down like quite a bit. 1 sec. We got some sound going on. Also, it does look like someone else has bid on swarmlings, which I do think is a good idea. That's why I'm doing it too. But yeah, engineers should get worker. Alright, so how do we expect this to go? I think it goes big building, clearly. And then either worker power or priest. And then engineers likely take the other one of those two. I think. And then swarmlings probably just take this for the extra worker in round 2. So I would probably. Also, did they take this? Like, this worker lets them open to the temple. Like, I just think that the priest is really flexible. Worker power is sneaky good for darklings, but you're not sure if it's as good as the priest. I mean, it's not obvious that the priest is very good for darklings here. It's only good if you're trying to secure territory, right? But worker power, you might just want it so that you have some shot of opening sanctuary with it. If you get the workers action and a bunch of leech, then you can open sanctuary with darklings. But I'm not taking them at this value, right? Like, I don't think that darklings are this much better than NGs or swarmlings. I would probably happily bid both these guys down to 30 before touching darklings again, and definitely before touching chaos. But okay, that was fast. This is the player who put in chaos, so I'm not shocked. We are going to place G6. I think that leech is quite valuable. And we'll see how it goes from there. I think Chaos is really going to struggle for neighbors this game. Darklings probably should place G5 and just try to cut me off here. Which means that my megatown likely goes over here in the west, around D2. I do think that D2 is now the correct spot for the megatown. The other thing I could do is I could just not build this big building in round 2. Like, it's not the end of the world if I don't. I could just take a crappy power tile and like build dwelling in round 1, but I kind of like going for Earth 1 if we can. Like the best theoretical opening for swarmlings in any setup, I think, is to open on the big building tile in a big building round and open with a temple and, a stronghold and a sanctuary. Then round 2, pass on to a spade. That's the best thing that you can do as swarmlings. Obviously, it's not an option here. We're going to look at other options that we have. One good thing is that I don't think either Chaos or Darklings should particularly want this single spade. So if I get onto this guy, then I might be able to temple and build a dwelling. The main problem that I see with that, well, I'm not getting a lot of bleach. And wow, now it looks like they actually do want the single spade. I think this is pretty bad. It's not that great for engineers, but because it loses them some leech, but if Darklings do dig this hex in round 1, Darklings and Engineers will feed each other a lot of leech this game. Darklings deciding between these 2 tiles. I assume that they take the Priest here, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, you're wondering what this player's elo is? Alright, so this is a strong player. This is a strong player too. Okay, so these are good players. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. In fact, that was a pretty interesting take. This is a play at trying to get the Sanctuary going. I do think that Darklings might just get to pull it off this game. Unless I take like Workers in my first action or something, which maybe I should do. I guess Darklings actually want their Sanctuary in the center, right? This is a natural 3-hex town, though no one's really threatening F3 or D3. So Darklings probably can afford to just get the maximum leech over here in the east. Okay, so I think we take this, and then NGs took the Priest. So NGs don't have to upgrade with their first action. NGs could send the Priest with their first action, and that means that they might be able to get double dig, because, but we'll see, right? We're going to upgrade here so we can maximize our leech. We're going to hope that Engineers give us leech here. And we're going to see if Darklings... I might get on the big building tile now too. I agree. That's part of the reason why I like Swarmlings here as well. I think they just have like a good thing going. But it does look like Engineers will get the double dig. I might want to consider if I want to take the Workers here. I think that I will want Workers next round. Chaos has 3 to 5 actions. Yeah, like if they take a Priest or something, right? Or if they take coins, then they could take extra actions. But, I mean, I'll be trying to take a relatively long round as well. So everyone has upgraded here. Again, nice wave. This is red. Well, I mean, Engineers have double dig anyway, right? So they're going to double dig with their next action. So why don't we just do this? Darklings can definitely open with the sanctuary here. All they need to do is grab the workers now and then grab the coins with their next action. Actually, if they grab the workers now, they actually have enough stuff already, I think. Yeah. Darklings already have enough stuff, so that's a really good read by CC Java there, I have to admit. But the thing is, I don't think I can really afford to take the workers if I'm trying to open Sanctuary. Like, I need to save my stuff for a spade, right? Let's say I build temple this round, but no dwelling. I would have 4 workers coming into next round. So that's not enough. I would need to get onto a workers tile. Darklings are thinking about it. They might be considering greeting it out, but I don't think that's a good idea on their part. Anyway, yeah, I don't like this chaos placement. I think it's very, very good for Darklings. And it's worse for engineers, but that's whatever. If I were Chaos, I would be just taking, yeah, well, they're allowed to do what they want. If I were Chaos there, I think that I would have taken the coins. You just don't want Darklings to get the coins. Alright, what can we do here? We could grab a priest. That probably causes engineers to immediately send priest to water, or to air. Then I can get priest to fire, which is not that interesting to me. Probably isn't that good enough. CC Java is a little formulaic, like a stronger version of Eddie. I can see that. And I guess we just do this. Like, I can't, like, my problem is that I can't really justify taking either of these. I kind of want a spade. Or like, I want spade and workers or something. And maybe it's my best interest to have a fast round anyway, because if I do manage to get on the Chaos Magician's tile, then that's the ideal world, right? I won't get any more leech than this, so. Alright, I need 9 coins to build temple and dwelling. I actually have the stuff now. If I hard convert, I could hard convert 3 power to a worker here. So I will, if Darklings, like, Darklings have nothing to do now but take the workers or coins, I assume, so. But if I'm allowed, I will just take the workers, followed by the spade. Yeah, Darklings take the coins instead of the workers. Okay. In that case, we'll grab the workers and then we'll grab the single spade. All sounds good to me. So actually, this is pretty tricky here. How important is it that we end up on this big building tile this coming round? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Because CM are not going to take another action. If I simply make the TP here, then I'll have 3 workers next round. Followed by this, I'll have 5 workers. That's enough to make a sanctuary. Or, no, sorry, I'll have 7 workers, 9 workers next round. It requires 8 to make a sanctuary. That means that I can't build a dwelling. Plus, I need to spend money on a spade. This is kind of tough, but I think that I'm gonna, like, basically if I do this, then I risk not getting out a dwelling next round, and that's kind of catastrophic. I don't like catastrophic. Also, letting darklings have this big building this round seems, they're gonna have it anyway, right? But letting them have it that efficiently just seems wrong. Yeah, I mean, priest production is good, right? I think that we'll manage to get this thing out next round. I think that we can get a coins action next round. I don't think Chaos should be taking a coins action. I think they probably want this spade. Oh shit. Well, this is awkward because now it looks like Chaos might single dig this next round with their first action. Engineers have really threatened them, so. Darklings might hard convert here. But, like, they might hard convert all these workers right now, but they could also just build E6 or something. Building E6 isn't bad. Or even building F7. Wait a second, I don't have enough to take this spade anymore. I really effed up my math. Okay, well that was a botch. I have just not been playing right. Yeah, that was obviously a big misread because now I don't have the spade, which is what I was talking about this whole time. Well, okay. That was unexpected. And it's not going to happen. Cancel it. My computer's tanked. Love that for us. They take D8 instead. Okay, I don't really understand. Well, whatever. I guess they were afraid of getting boxed in by Chaos there. Weird Darkling start? Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have made the Sanctuary there. They were afraid of getting boxed in, which I would have totally risked getting boxed in there. Oh, Chaos takes a Priest. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm very disappointed that I didn't get this. Earth 1 but no Sanctuary, that does look like what's probably going to happen. Alright, worker power is pretty good to land on as well. But yeah, we do need to, We might end up not getting a spade next round, which is pretty awkward. Oh, Earth 1 went away. Okay. Water 1 is better early on than Earth 1. I don't mind the Earth 1 rush from people this game. I think that, like, if any game is an Earth 1 game, this is an Earth 1 game. You don't want swarmlings to get it, because they can do it without any cost themselves. Like, basically every faction doesn't really want to take Earth 1 in round 1, but anyway, yeah, I really think that Darklings made a big mistake there. I think they had something really good and they kind of threw it away. Okay, so Chaos is going to go... well, Chaos is really effed, right? They're going to lose D6 next round. Also, I'm really effed because I don't have a dwelling. I don't have the stuff to build a dwelling. Well, let's see how it all goes. Yep, there goes that. Chaos probably advances ship here. I think that what we do is we take the coins if we're allowed to. I assume that Darklings take the workers here. Actually, Chaos probably takes the coins. Damn, that really sucks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coins. This is exactly 11 coins, even if I don't get the coins action. And I also need 10 workers. Shit. Yeah. Okay. So this sanctuary actually didn't happen. Or the sanctuary might happen, but it happens without the benefit of a dwelling. That all sounds quite bad. It's a hard dig. That makes sense. The single dig going away is actually really annoying, because I don't need a double dig. I need a single dig. Can I actually afford to throw away one of my swarmlings' actions? The other thing I can do is I can just send priests to, like, I don't have to build the sanctuary, right? I'm losing 9 points by not doing it, but maybe I can have like a more normal game without building the sanctuary here. I don't think I get the double spade, because I assume that I'm taking the coins, right? But maybe I don't have to take the coins. If I don't take the coins and then I build sanctuary and just pass right away, then I could get double dig. But I wouldn't get any like dwellings out on the board, right? Also, I probably wouldn't get the 2-key town even, right? I think that Chaos would get the 2-key town in that case. All right, I think that the answer is we're supposed to say We're supposed to be sad, but lose out on the sanctuary. We just did a few too many inefficient things in round 1. It happens. Engines might go for... Oh, they can't go for a second temple here. They're just going to build TP dwelling. TP on E9, dwelling on F4. I didn't see darklings starting here. That's really screwed up this whole game for me. I think darklings were supposed to start G5 and then just grab this guy. Hope that I wouldn't take that. It would be hilarious to build this hex, but I'm not going to. I think it is correct to build here and here. That gives me the best tempo in the 2-key town. Yeah, I just need to build dwellings, unfortunately. I really botched last round by going for the temple. Like, that was entirely my mistake. Yeah, this leech party has been really bad for me up here. I really think that Chaos and Darklings both made a mistake by doing this, but maybe they've benefited each other. You know, it's definitely possible. I have my own biases toward how I think the game should be, but obviously people are free to disagree. Chaos is going to advance ship twice, build A12. I'm going to make an MTP, just so I'm ready to pass. NGs likely take worker power here, but I would actually, yeah, they don't need to make a TP. Just passing for worker power makes a lot of sense. They pass for coins, which also makes sense. Darklings might give them some leech. Anyway, I think that Chaos is getting the double spade in round 3. I mean, that's like a pretty obvious thing to say right now, but... Chaos is also going to be just at like a shit ton of points. Darklings are thinking really, really hard about something. I don't know what it is. I really think that they should probably just build F7 or something. Or even E6. Yeah, they are going to build F7. Good for them. Chaos will advance their ship. That's a quick decision. I'll build this, that's a quick decision. Okay, so if I pass on to the worker power here, I should get double spade. No one else is going to give leech to, yeah, no one else is going to give leech. Also, it looks like I can still build my town here, right? Like, I was talking about building a town over here, but if we think about it, let's say that 2 TPs go over here in the west. That means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3 structures upgrades are there, so then 3 upgrades over here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I would need 3 more hexes here. That's probably the way to go. So probably I should just, I should just take like 3 hexes over here. Like go for 7 hexes over here in the west or in the east, and then leave this guy alone. But I'm getting distracted. I have to pass, huh? It's fine. Yeah, Chaos playing this uber greedy game is pretty neat. Like they might get more end game points than me, which means that if they get more direct, well, actually, I should beat them on network, right? Maybe. If I can connect, then I will beat them on network. So it might make sense for me to go with the shipping route as well. Maybe I should have just played H4. I probably should have just played H4, force engineers to take G3 or something in round 1. And then I get the worker power, and then I'm like easily able to go temple, stronghold dwelling. Oh wait, no, darklings took that. So yeah, I would have gone the priest, which is better than the coins. I could have sent priest there, and I could have taken the coins action or something. I don't know. It might not have been good anyway. But I have botched a lot of stuff here. Looks like Chaos is thinking about whether or not they should advance ship again, just for like all the points. I would probably lean against. Yeah, sending the priest to fire is probably the right move. And Chaos probably next round just passes right away off of the big building tile. Like, they don't really have too much to do. They probably just get a bridge, hard dig this hex or something, and then pass right back onto the ship scoring, and then try to come through C4 to like build out some semblance of network later. Or even temp ship, right? Let's see how this goes. Darklings are going to get a bunch of points this round. Oh, I have no coins. That sucks. Chaos is on 10th ship. It really behooves me to have a fast round, because I can get back onto this. I think I'm supposed to just upgrade over here in the east, and then if no one passes for this, I just pass for this. We'll see how it goes. I think that Chaos could very much justify if I were Chaos, I'm probably doing Act 5, 3 workers on C4 or something. That lets you bust through here. It's on B6 instead, which, I mean, that makes sense. That's their town spot. But I mean, if this is pretty rough, like, Darklings should probably be building E6 as soon as they can. It's pretty crappy for engineers that hasn't happened yet. But that said, I mean, engineers are fine. I don't think anyone's going to pity engineers here. Darklings are also pretty much fine. They did manage to get a lot of bleach, which was pretty lucky. You think C4 is more important for Chaos? I don't think that it's more important. I think that E8 is actually like, they actually have a second out, right? C4 is good, but E8 is good as well. But yeah, they could advance ship manually and then come dig E8 because they're on 10 ship. That would be pretty nice in my opinion. I should think about if I want this Earth track. The answer might just be no, and I shouldn't care. You missed E8, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about the last Priest Earth, but who cares? Like, I don't need the coins that badly, and I want priests on other cults. Like this air cult could be useful. Yeah, okay. So Chaos always had the ability to like pass me with an Earth 3 or something, and it was going to be a clusterfuck anyway. So I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't try to fight the Earth cult too hard. I should just pass here and grab the coins action next round. Darklings should be trying to make a town here, I would think. Like they took this workers tile, so what I would do is that's fine, I guess, but I think what I would have done is I would have dug E11, then made a TP and taken a priest town, and then dug this, something like that. Because the priest is worth more points this round. But hey, what happened happened. I'm not going to apologize for it. Okay, I don't hate our spot. Chaos might beat us on a lot of cults, so we need to try to make... Chaos is going to pass on to the other thing. So I assume that they're going to take C4 next round then. They're going to bridge, then take C4. Next round is also the Water 1 round for Engineers and Darklings. I don't know if Chaos will want to try to afford it. We'll see, I guess. Chaos is in a very nice passing spot because I'm sitting right in front of them. Everyone else is going to get 4 points for making a temple this round, which is unfortunate. I'm not going to get that. Chaos should only get 1 key, so I should try to close either water, or I should probably try to win the fire cult. I'm going to want fire too. So it's that or the air cult, I think. One of those two. Zorito is prepping himself to take Water 1 with his first action next round. But yeah. Because if it does go like Chaos upgrades, then this is savage. That's pretty savage. If I can outlast Engies next round, I will be able to get onto this TP tile. I think surely Engineers take it here. I have a 4-action round that I want to get done next round. I want to go Sanctuary Dwelling TP. And then I can figure out what I want to do from there. If I want to send Priest to Cult or like, or what. Do I want to deny the double spade? No. I want to take this. I don't want Chaos Magicians to get that. Oh wow, engineers are not on this TP tile, so I need to. Can I don't think that there's any way I'm beating engineers to that pass, but we'll see. It's theoretically possible, but I'm not going to count on it too much. Chaos gets the bridge. Chaos is honestly still fine. They're doing well on cults, which is what's important to them. Chaos also didn't like make a break for Water 1, which I find a little surprising. Darklings are on temp ship. Okay, there goes the double spade. Alright, let's do obligations first. This is an obligation. Now the downside to what I've just done is that I've delayed my town in the west. Now it's not going to happen next round, which is a little scary. However, now there is a world where I can use one fewer hex, which means save myself 2 digs over here. So I managed to get this thing going with a temple instead. Like, basically I can put TP dwelling sanctuary over here in the west. Which means that I have an extra, like, big structure, like, quote, big structure over here in the east. What town is this? Is this ship town? I assume it's a ship town. Yeah, it's a ship town, okay. Alright, so Chaos is going to come to E8 next. They're going to advance ship with this action. No, okay. They are allowed to do that. So they're going to lock up the air cult, which means that I should rush fire cult. Cool. Cool. Good to know. Darklings are rushing for connection. Makes a lot of sense. I'm probably just supposed to let Chaos have those air cult points, but I'm really not killing the passing point game like I was hoping that I would be. Yeah, with Darklings trying to get connection, I don't think it's worth it. And me not having Earth 1, I don't think it's worth it to try to connect. Like, it's still possible. I would need 2 ship, then 1, 2. Oh, they have two ship, right? So they're allowed to do that. I don't think it's a good move for them, but they're allowed to do it. Yeah, should have paid closer attention. Whatever. Obviously, I haven't been paying attention this game. Decline. This hurts their chances of connection, right? Because Chaos can still cut B4. Well, whatever. Now Chaos goes to 3 ship. I guess darklings are connecting anyway, so whatever. Energy's passed, that's fine. Here's E8 if I'm not mistaken. Nope, okay. Alright, so now the question is, do I want this power tile or do I want to try to outlast and manage to stay on? I think the answer is probably just want to do this. Alright, so now I need to have a really fast round next round. Let's just do this preemptively. Alright, so next round I can take a 1 action round if I want. And I may want to do that. I actually am pretty low on workers for advancing digs. I do want to advance digs this game, but next round I should be able to get some workers. So maybe this round we grab the coins and then we make our TP. No, we're not grabbing coins. All right, maybe we grab the work. Maybe we make the TP, then we grab workers. Yeah, CM have 80 points. CM are doing very well. They've played this tall strategy very, very well. And they should be able to get like a few cheap network points as well, because like they haven't even advanced their digs yet, right? Yeah, they haven't even advanced their digs yet. And this does make me happy I didn't fight the Earth cults. I would be at step 5 right now if I had sent that last priest instead of Chaos, and they did make this temple for Earth 3, so... Like, obviously I still hope to get an 8-pointer, but... Darklings really did hurt me quite a bit by taking that Hex, actually. It's pretty annoying. Alright. So if we pass here, we just enter next round with 11 workers. And next round, what do I need? I need a temple for... So I need temple, that's 3 workers. Advance dig, that's 7 workers total. And then I want 1, 2, 3 spades. Is that right? I want 3 spades only. I think I'll advance digs once this round and see what happens. Alright, so temple for fire. So sorry, let's count again. Temple is 3, right? 3 workers. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 10, 11 for my TP next round, plus 12 for this, for the, the landscape. And then I need 2 for a dwelling. So I need 2 for the dwelling, 4 for advancing digs, that's 6, 3 for the temple, that's 9. I only need 9 workers. I can have 11. So why am I still in this round? Guess the answer is I'm not in this round anymore. I was talking about advancing my digs one more time. I think that Darklings want to make at least 1 more TP, so I should be a little greedier. I should be a little greedier and just save a priest for advancing digs, in case I want to like use my priests next round as priests. Damn. I was hoping that Zorito wouldn't be able to get down to H6, but it looks like he will be able to. Just hoping that this would just be 1 hex that he didn't get. Or maybe I can spade this guy to green next round or something. Or a cult spade. Yeah, it does look like I just overvalued swarmlings here and underestimated what it would look like if everyone else were cooperative. Like, this is a very cooperative Chaos Magicians Darklings game. And honestly, it's cooperative to NGs as well, because they didn't get leech, but they got a lot of territory. Yeah, and Chaos can now build a lot of dwellings in the final round. Now it's time to pass. There's no point in like hanging out longer. Unless I want to secure an 8-pointer. Do I want to secure an 8-pointer? I think I actually do, because NGs are taking another town, right? The 8-pointers are very important to me, I think. Maybe they're not that important. I could just take priest towns instead. Yeah, We'll just take priest towns next round instead. It's fine. By the way, did I miscount something? I need 3 digs, that's 3 workers. I need to advance digs again, that's 8 workers. And I need a dwelling, that's 10 workers. Plus a temple, 11 workers. I guess I got 3 workers back from making the temple, so I don't need to worry that much about that. And I can always do some worker to coin conversions. Yeah, should be fine. There's a ship town for darklings, I like that. They might grab A11 to secure their town, but I don't think that they need to. NG's doing some good stuff. Yeah, we're out of this round for quite a while now. This could be a 4th place for us. Everyone else has a lot of points coming still. My hope is that only one person gets a pass tile next round. Like, I want Chaos to be forced to pass first, but I guess realistically they're getting a pass tile. So they're getting one of the pass tiles. The other player should get another one of the pass tiles, probably. Though Chaos doesn't want the TP tile, so yeah, once Darklings passes, NG's will pass onto that, and then Chaos will get NG's tile, probably. I should stay away from messing with H6, because Chaos can actually take H6 as well. They might even build this hex next round. We'll see. Darklings opt for a TP rather than a ship advance. I think that's a great call. And this Darklings game has worked out great. I have nothing bad to say about it, despite round 1. Snake, you wound up winning the game that you were complaining about earlier. That's good. Congratulations. Doesn't look like I'm going to have the same luck here. Darkling's game was good. Yeah, Darkling's game was good because they got a lot of leech, right? Like, it didn't really matter that they weren't able to do this. And my game was bad because I botched the fact that I needed a dig more than I needed to build that temple. Yeah. I miscounted my resources. I should have taken the workers action. I should have just taken a spade. I could just take the spade, build a dwelling, and then hard convert 3 power to a worker. I thought I had 2 more power than I actually did. Yeah, this is one of those games where like the round 1 leech really, really mattered. And Chaos just had a cool, tall game plan, so this could be as bad as a 4th, honestly. Chaos could temp ship? That would be really neat. Yeah, they have 3 red hexes that they could build on temp ship. But realistically, no, they're gonna look for points instead. Like, it would be silly for them not to look for points instead, I think. Darklings trying to figure out whether they want 3 for 2. Chaos took the 3 for 2. Yeah, there's 3 reds that are available on 4 ship. The 4 ship is the reason. The advanced digs is the reason why I'm not really that concerned about Chaos going for. Yeah, like the fact that they have advanced digs is the reason I don't think that they're going to go for temp ship. They would rather just take one of these tiles, for sure. And they're guaranteed one of them. Like, there's no way that they're going to get outlasted by Darklings, so they're going to get one of them. Yeah, we botched round 1, and that's kind of how we ended up here, I think. Yeah, this is a long game. Or this is a long, long round since I passed out of it. Okay, Chaos getting stuck with this tile is probably good news, at least. They might go for the temp ship because they're not getting a scoring pass tile. Yeah, everyone's going to be building a shit ton of 4-point dwellings this round. Darklings fewer, but they're going to get 2 towns. Engineers, if they build out all their dwellings, are going to get 24 points off the track. Yeah, I just don't have the points this game. I ended round 1 with Stronghold and Temple, and then I wasn't able to get a spade action the next round, so I don't think that I did that well. I think that my round 1 was a little below average. But, yeah, the real problem was that I didn't manage. I mean, like, very arguably I should have just sucked it up and built the Sanctuary and not managed to get the dwelling out. Because round 3 was the dig round, so I could have just taken a double spade then, and it might have been better. Basically, like, it's not like it was complete garbage, but it needed to be better for this game. Given how well my opponents are played, basically. I needed my opponents to screw up more than they did, and they didn't. They generally helped each other out a lot, and Darklings made a lot of annoying undos and then decided to do the thing that was worse for me each time. Like, if they had actually just built this F7 hex in round 1, which they did at first, then I would have gotten that spade, and then my game would have just been, like, way, way better. Obviously, it didn't shake out that way. I'm probably hitting this hex and this hex if I'm Chaos here, or G1 actually. G1 and H6 probably. Some high point towns are still left. Darklings will take one of them, but I should be able to get 2 towns of 8 to 11 points. So that's good. I can expect maybe like 17 more points of town. They just decide to hate dig darklings. That's fine, I guess. I guess let's just take the coins. The coins are most desired by other players. I guess not everyone wants the coins that bad, but it can't be wrong to take coins. My next action will be to fire too. I guess Chaos could go for a town. No, they don't have the workers for a town. They just want to build their natural hexes. And I think that NGs should be going for trying to hurt Chaos as much as possible, I would think. But they don't have a lot of shipping. So what's going on over here? CC Java is just running out their timer. Obviously, I'm not taking any more leech. Yeah, I think I would like the 8-pointer plus the 11-pointer. We'll see which way it winds up going. I think that they want priest towns. Because the priests, they want a town to help them connect. And also it's good for like digging and building dwellings and stuff. Ooh, wow. That's a scary one. Like they still have A10. Chaos is being very aggressive to darklings, and it's interesting. But this also helps them because this is a hex that they do want. So this actually was strategic. Engineers wanted 2 ship. They didn't. Oh, they're gonna dig these 2 hexes, A6 and G1 next, I think. Maybe G3. It helps them get down here. Chaos can't take away every hex. But let's not worry about everyone else's game. Our game is plenty shitty for us to worry about ourselves. A little peace of mind here. Darkling's in a panic to get A10. Rightfully so. Chaos has 0 TPs and they don't have water 1. They should not have taken this tile, like 100%. But whatever. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll drop our landscape here, then we'll do this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 more workers, or 5 more workers to get this done. 1, 2, 3, no, 4 more workers to get this done. So I'll have a little extra to play around with like Air 3 or like shenanigans like that, depending on who Chaos sees most as a threat. I think that they should see engineers more as a threat, but maybe they don't think that they're beating engineers anyway, so they don't want to do that. We'll see how that goes. they dug A3 out of cowardice. That makes sense. This is also a 2-for-1 dig. They don't need 3 shift this game, so seems reasonable. We need to drop our landscape. Maybe we should have meddled with engineers instead. Yeah, we have an extra worker, so let's do that instead. Oh, that didn't register. Okay, so wait. Transform and build by landscape. Why not take away a few points from NGs? Darklings buy a priest. That's fine. They want A11 quite a bit. Alright, we should be able to get our 11 pointer next. Darklings do manage to get their town in exactly the way that they want to, so I think that Darklings had this game. They actually have better network than NGs even. Or they have equal network to engineers. They need temple fire through next. Stick around. Darklings, yeah, they just don't have the stuff in order to afford like another temple TP and dwelling. They might be able to go stronghold and this. That actually would be an interesting line, but the stronghold can't complete their town. If this temple were not here and it were like here or something, then that would have been pretty interesting. But well, okay, no. If they take a coin town, right? If they take coin town, then they should be able to go temple, TP, dwelling. No, they don't have any priests left in that case. Yeah. Yeah. So they don't have 15 network, but I don't think they need 15 network. They actually have like the lead-in network or a tie-in network or something already. They should really just take a priest town. They'll be fine. Playing a lot of swarmlings lately? Yeah, I always bid on them because I think that they're good. I mean, they are my favorite faction, but like that's not the reason why I'm playing so much of them. Unfortunately, I've been maybe underestimating others, and also like I just didn't expect this leech party, and it's been working out really well for them. So, I'm good for them. I don't really know what the workers' town is about. Yeah, I don't really know how this helps, but we'll see. It's possible that we might have chaos beat. It looks like they're starting to run out of points a little bit. They're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more points. And that's about it, I believe. They're going to get they get this hex for 4 more points. They have 20 points on the cults, which is about how much I have. How many priests do I need to do some damage here? If I take Earth 2 and then I need 4 priests to close this cult, maybe that could be vaguely interesting. Who knows? NG's game was less good than you thought. NG's game struggled because they didn't get leech, right? Like, they got really boned on the leech game. And yeah, it kind of sucks for them that it went down that way. And that was partially due to Darkling starting E10, right? Like, Darkling starting E10, I mean, Chaos starting D7 is kind of like the trigger that kind of caused all this stuff to happen the way it did, right? So they definitely needed Earth 2. I agree. I think that going for Earth 1 over Earth 2. Well, I mean, did they though? Like, their issue is leech, right? Not that they didn't have enough workers. Like, this 7-point town, like, if they take an 8-pointer, how much better are they really? They're not that much better with an 8-point town instead. Or 9-point town instead. I guess they're beating, oh, okay, sorry, they're losing to Darklings on Network. Yeah, they would probably be beating Darklings on Network with Earth 2 instead. So yeah, that alone is probably justification, because this last round, these dwellings are just so valuable. And now they're ending with a dwelling on their board. Like, can we beat entries here? Is there a world where we're beating engineers? Are we supposed to just, like, okay, so Chaos is probably supposed to just close their cult. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we could, like, do something goofy like Temple Earth 2 and then send 4 priests to Earth to get 8 points. That costs us 3 resource points, 4 resource points, 5, 6 resource points, plus an Air 1 point. That's 1 point of value to go up this track. But it takes points away from everyone. And I kind of like that. No one's coming up the water track. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And I get, 1 resource point back. So I'm considering this. I'm considering spending 4 or 5 resource points to gain 8 points. Wait, is it? It's 3 resource points to build a temple. And then it'll cost me a 5 power priest, which is 2. And then these 3 priests, which is 4, or which is 1 resource point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lose an Air 1 point, so 7. Okay, so 7 points to gain 1. Instead, I could just advance my ship 3 times. That's probably better, right? Simply advancing ship 3 times is probably better. Because that's 9 points that I would gain by spending 5 resources. It's plus 4 for me. Doing this is like good versus chaos, and it's good versus my opponents. That's what makes it like more interesting of an idea. Yeah, I'm probably just supposed to do this. Is it better to just advance ship 3 times and pass? Yes, it is. That's what I'm thinking right now as well. Yeah, and I think that we are beating engineers. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this hex from them. Like if I'm not that uncompetitive with darklings, then costing them 3 points might not be too bad. Let me think. Do I have NGs beat by enough to be giving them points here? They would get to 120, 135. 120, 135 with the network, past 144, 153, something like 153. And I'm going to pass to 127-ish. 127. I have engineers beat, I think, so even if I give them this, so maybe I should be trying to help. Well, if I do this, darklings dig it, right? How can I do this that darklings can't interfere? I think I should be able to dig this to gray. Or maybe I should have just left it alone, but whatever. Let's see if this works out. If I wind up losing engineers because of this, it'll be hilarious, but that's life. But I threw away 1, 2, 3. So I threw away a resource point by doing this garbage. So I'm not pleased with that. Wow, this is 24 resource points? Well, Darkling should send Priest to Water, like 100%. So, yeah, Darkling should end by sending Priest to Water here. That's their best use of this Priest. Chaos will send Priest to Water. Chaos does not have enough to do a temple, do they? They have kind of close to enough to do a temple, but yeah, Darkling should be sending Priest to Water because Chaos has nothing better to do with their Priest than to send. Wow, if they just dig this Hex, I would 100% have sent it to Water. Chaos don't have Water too, so I really don't like that. That's very, very good for Chaos. Ooh. I think I should still have beat. They have 8 more points than me on the cults, but I have plus 6 points on network, so they have 14 points on me in the end game. However, I should have more direct points than them by more than 14. So I think I might be in second here. Darklings are going to have 1, 2. I should be sending a Priest here to fight Darklings, I think. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Good game, Zorito. I threw away a resource point. I think that taking Earth 1 might have been your mistake there. I think that engineers really like Earth 2. So not taking Earth 2 I feel like is a bit of a misstep for you. But who knows? More giants for the people. Man, F that. You also got unlucky because I think that Chaos were supposed to start D4 and give you the leech, right? They give Darklings all the leech. And that makes me a little sad. Pegasser is asking -3 VP for Darklings, +6 for Engineers. That is what I tried to do. Okay, they got Air 1 instead of Fire 2. That's pretty nice. I think that puts them out of reach, right? 156, 157, 158, 159, 160. I don't think I have 160. I have 20 points in the cults. Yeah. I'm passing for 12, 130. I'm not that far. I don't think I quite have it. You have bad experiences missing Earth 1 for engineers? Fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay, so Chaos has 120, 119. Plus 24 is 143. Plus 6 is 149. Okay, so I need to advance ship here. And, okay, so, question is, if I pass here, I will simply have... If I pass here, I have... This is 5, 10... So I have 5 resource points right now. It would be minus 4 points for me to make a temple. And that would be for Earth too. That can't be right, right? Yeah. 5, so 127 plus 12. But it's so close though. It's so close to being right. If it's that close to being right, it can't be that wrong. I got minus 4 points, plus 2 points. Darklings got minus 2 points. It's just not enough. Yeah, it's not enough to justify minus 4 points. Oh wait, hold on. I guess this doesn't actually give me positive points, right? Yeah, that's a push because I don't have Earth 1. And then I could get another 2 points, but instead I would lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay. Engineers, Darklings, and Cultists are your worst factions. You only play the memers. I love that. Well, this came up just short this game. But oh well. That's the game, right? You win some, you lose some. Oh, I missed it. I was supposed to 5-power Priest. If I 5-power Priest, I win this game. Or I tie this game. I still had enough to 5-power Priest to Earth. Fuck. Yeah, that was my mistake. I was supposed to 5-power Priest just now. Yeah, because then I get a resource point back. So then I have 2 resource points. So that's 158 and 159. And Darklings lose 1. So then they're at 159. Yeah, I would have tied the game with a 5-power Priest. Ugh, God. I was thinking of 5-power Priest when I was thinking of closing the Earth Cult. But mistakes were made. Yeah, man, I almost had that. I would have tied if I didn't dig H6. I would have tied if I didn't dig H6, and I would have then gotten... I also would have tied if I had sent 5-power Priest to Earth. So 2 times I made big mistakes this final round. Chaos, so that they lost 3rd place because of my decision. But yeah, I badly effed that up. I was supposed to win this game by sending 5-power Priest to Earth, and I botched it. Dig G6 and not digging G4 was saves resource points. Yep, totally agreed. Totally agreed. I made mistakes twice at the end there. But honestly, like, I wasn't supposed to get onto the big building tile as many times as I did. I was very lucky this game. I entirely screwed this up of my own accord. This was very lucky. Admittedly, like, my opponents also did well, but that's because of the other tile, so. Yeah, missing, this was largely influenced by missing our 5-point big building, which was really, really sad. And that also would have helped our air 1 points as well, so we're also sad about that. So if we had just gotten like a little more leech or something in round 1, I don't know. There was a game there and we just kind of lost the thread a little bit. Yeah. Oh well. What else is interesting about this game? We took 2 coins actions and 1 workers action. We took a lot of spades. That's all very normal. One cool thing is that Chaos Magicians only took 1 spade action this game, and they still scored a lot of points. This is like a nice way to play like this sort of tall chaos game. But of course, it wasn't enough points, but it almost was. This is a very tight game overall. I was definitely worried about being 4th, and we lucked out a little bit. All right. Yeah, Chaos did well even though you boxed him in. Yeah, I mean, I think that the way that you played against Chaos was pretty key in order for them not to win. Though that said, like, if they had focus more on expanding, then they wouldn't have gotten points from building tall. And if they didn't get those points, then like they're probably not coming better than 3rd on network anyway. So, who knows? Oh well. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. We made some really bad mistakes in the end game by hitting engineers and all sorts of small mistakes at the end that really hurt. But still, second's not too bad given the way that this game didn't look right at the beginning. Thanks for everyone for watching. Thanks for chatting. Hopefully we'll get another game soon. See y'all.